I'm not saying anything, but someone was murdered in your front yard.
Don't say that.
So let me decide whether it's relevant or irrelevant.
No, because I'm the one that's going to be thrown through the mud for this, not you.
This is Alexandra Grace Schreffler, a 21-year-old who was the key witness to a deadly shooting that unfolded in her own yard. On a summer evening of July 10th, 2016, 18-year-old Kolton Shearer had accepted Alexandra's invitation to hang out at a party. But little did he know, this would turn out to be the last ride of his life. The moment he stepped onto her property, 3 unknown men attempted a robbery. The situation had quickly escalated into gunfire, leaving Kolton critically wounded. At first glance, Alexandra appeared to be nothing more than an innocent bystander.
I didn't know that person.
Okay.
I don't even know how to turn the safety off of a gun.
Now, detectives were faced with a daunting task to uncover if Alexandra truly was the innocent, naive young woman she appeared to be, or a master manipulator hiding her true nature.
I want to go home. I don't want to go to jail.
Detectives were on a quest for truth. Who shot Kolton? And what they'd uncovered so far pointed to an inside job. A series of interviews were planned by the detectives, and soon it was Alexandra's turn. The prime witness.
I know you're witnessing this whole thing, but because we're talking to you in here, I'm just going to read you your rights, okay? And just go over this form. Doesn't mean you're in trouble. Doesn't mean you're going to jail. Anything like that. It's just something I want to make sure we do.
Okay. I'm not nervous about going to jail or any of that because I didn't do it. I mean, not even that. I didn't do anything to be uncooperative about, but I just, it's a lot, it's blurry. It's
but I mean, help us the best you can anyway.
Well, yeah, it's just confusing and blurry.
Well, I'm not trying to insult your intelligence or anything, but I'll explain this to you, okay? I know you finished high school, right? You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, won't be appointed representative before questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements, okay?
Okay.
I understand all those right. All right, so you live with a Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
What's Jordan's last name?
Coleman. But he wasn't here or any of that. I don't know where he's at, honestly.
Okay.
I think he's in a party in Middleburg, but then again...
How old's Jordan?
20.
Is this your boyfriend or is this just a friend?
Jordan's just my friend. I got done babysitting around 5 and I walked home and he wasn't there.
Do you have a phone?
Mm-mm.
No? Just Celeste? Okay. Yeah. So y'all are communicating with everybody through Celeste's phone? Trying to get to these parties or whatever, seeing if you can get a ride?
Well, I mean, yes and no. It wasn't like that. We were just trying to find somebody to hang out with. We threw the party idea away at 9 o'clock when the neighbor came and got us. Okay. And we played Uno, smoked some cigarettes.
Played Uno, smoked cigarettes. All right.
And then around, my time's about to jump, sorry,
That's
majorly. Fine. When I don't remember what time I hit Kolton up, but I messaged Kolton and I was like, hey, what's your number? And he sent me his number and then I texted him and he was like, who is this? And I was like, LOL, do you send everybody your number? At this time of night? You just send it to me. And he was like, just kidding, just making sure it's you. What are you doing? Where are you at? What do you want to do? I was like, I'm trying to hang out. What are you trying to do? He's like, are you home? I was like, yeah. He's like, is it your house? I was like, yeah, I have a roommate, but he's not here. Y'all are more than welcome to come. Who are you with? He never told me who he was with. He asked who I was with multiple times and I told him. And then around... he stopped talking to me for a little while, and then it got later, and he had called Celeste's phone and was like, what's up? What's your address? Send it to me. So I sent him the address. It didn't work. He called me back, and he was like, I'm on 16. What's the address? The one you sent me, is it working? Is it county or country? I think, because I wrote it wrong.
Right, yeah.
And then he never put the address in his GPS. I guess he drove by my house. I was standing out inside the porch. He drove by my house a few times, stopped, backed up, did some weird stuff. I was like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm outside.
What does Kolton drive?
I think it's blue. A blue Chevy Silverado.
Is it
it's a dark, it's a dark color truck. I know what his truck looks like. I just don't know I don't remember what color.
What time do you think you sent a message or whatever, or started talking to Kolton? And what's Kolton's last name?
I don't know how to pronounce it. It starts with an S.
Okay.
I want to say no earlier than 1, no later than 2.
In the morning?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Between 1 and 2.
1 and 2?
Yeah. I don't have a phone, so it wasn't like I was looking at time and stuff. I got
you. Like I said, I'm not going to hold you to it exactly, but I'm just trying to get a general ballpark.
I know, I'm just trying to help as much as I can, and I don't want him, my friend just got shot, and I don't know who the f*** did it.
How old's Kolton?
He's in college, so under 21, I think.
Okay.
Honestly, I think he's under 21, but I think he might be 21 because he went to the gas station to get beer.
Did he? Okay.
Unless he was, I don't know who he was with.
Okay.
The detectives had simply asked her roommate Jordan's last name, to which she over-explained his whereabouts, seemingly defending his alibi, a trait more often seen in guilty suspects. Now, the detectives must determine whether she's genuinely concerned with finding the shooter, or if something far more sinister is lurking beneath her worrisome facade.
So y'all's plan is he was going to go get beer and bring it back to your place?
That was never the plan. He drove by my house and I was on the phone with him and he backed up and the phone died. I plugged it in the kitchen and it started turning on immediately. I walked out to the road or whatever. And then I walked back to the house. I picked up the phone and it was on and I called him back and I was like, where'd you go? I saw your taillights. I was out in the middle of the road. He's like, okay, stay in the middle of the road. I'm coming back. And I was like, well, where are you at? He's like, I'm at Kangaroo getting beer. It's 10 minutes till 10. It was 10 minutes till 2. That's when it happened. Yes. That's when it happened. Sorry. I'm trying to piece things together. He was like, we're at the gas station getting beer because it's 10 minutes till 2. And I was like, okay, that's fine. What are you trying to do? I'm trying to get dressed. What kind of clothes do I need to put on? Right. He's like, I don't know. I guess we'll figure out when I get there. I was like, okay, well, Celeste's getting dressed. Do you want me to stand out in the road or do you want me to stand on the porch? Do you know where you're going? He's like, I don't care. And he hung up. And then I waited for 10, 15 minutes and I called him back. And then I was like, where are you at? He's like, on your road. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go change. And he's like, okay. And then he pulled up into my driveway. I walked out and I was on the phone with him. I walked out the door. I kicked the door open because you have to kick it to open it. I was on the phone with him and he's like, I'm here. I was like, I know, I see you. And then he got out of his truck. He walked around the back. He started walking up to the porch. And only one person came from this way. And it looked like they started rumbling and fighting. No guns, no nothing. But I freaked out. I ran inside. I did not shut the door. I told Celeste to go back to the back bedroom. I don't know what's happening. She started screaming and crying and she was scared because as soon as I said that, boom, a bullet went. And I was like, I dropped to the floor and I slid across and I don't know if it came out of the kitchen or if it came out of the living room, but apparently there was a bullet that came through the mirror. So if there was... At your house? Yeah, I don't know if there was... I don't know how many gunshots there were because it happened so fast. Celeste said she heard 2 or 3, but I don't know how many I heard. Okay. Well, okay, so he texts, or y'all are talking, he says it's 10 minutes till 2 because it's cut off for beer. He's trying to get some beer. And then you said it's about 10 minutes later, right, that he actually shows up at your house? Yeah. Okay. You're on the phone with him at this point. I just don't want to get all this mixed up. So he pulls up. Where does he pull up at your house? In the driveway. He pulls up in the driveway. Is he right up? Is there a parking area? Is it a paved driveway? I haven't been out. It's rocks. It's just rocks. So he'll just pull straight up to the house, just straight in? Yeah, okay. Okay, all right, this is, we're about to do a description. This is the house. Yep. This is the porch. This is the driveway. Okay. There's a tree line. The driveway is about this wide. Okay. He pulled in. This is the house. This would be the back of the house. Okay. So this is the porch right here. There's a house part right here. He pulled in about right here to where his tailgate was with a body distance, honestly, from the bottom step. Okay. Where the porch goes down. Right up the house. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Wasn't he didn't pull up to the front part of the house. It was more towards the back. And you're on the phone with him. You walk outside. Yeah, I was on the phone with him. And now walk me through what you see when you come outside. I kicked the front door open. I was on the phone with him, and I was like, hold on, I'm kicking the door open. He said, what? And he's like, I'm here. And I kicked it open and I was like, I know, I see you. And then he got out of his truck. I don't know if he turned it off or not. I don't remember. He got out of his truck. He walked around the back part of the truck. And as soon as he went to walk up on the stairs, someone came from this way. And then I know that I saw more than 6 people in my yard. I know for a fact. Maybe I was just freaking out and seeing shit. Excuse my language. No, you're fine. Cussing is not going to offend me. Okay. That's all you want. Well, I saw someone come running from this way. They were drugged and dressed. Now, when you say this way, this bottle caps your house, and this is the front porch, right? Again, right? They came from this direction, from the road. From the main road. 16. Yeah, from the road. Now, I don't know if they were in a car. I don't know if they were on foot. It makes no sense that somebody would sit at my house on their feet. What does that person look like? Who? That ran up. Did you get a good look at him? I don't know. I don't even know if he was black or white. I know. You sure it's a guy? I don't even know if it was a guy. I don't think anybody would have. I don't think a female would have attacked a guy. Like
Now, when you mean attacked, how did that happen? How'd that pan out? Are y'all still on the phone, or have you hung up?
No, I hung up. Like, as soon as I saw him walk around the turn, I was like, I know, I see you.
Okay.
No, I was standing on the porch.
You're staying on the porch, and he's walking up.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time he gets to the bottom step, you see someone run up.
Yeah, but we got off the phone. I hung up as soon as I said, I see you.
Gotcha.
And he put his phone.
Okay.
It doesn't take a genius to know that the first instinct upon hearing gunshots would be to shut the door, but Alexandra left it wide open. Then there's the timing of her phone going off, right as Kolton stepped in front of her house. Despite these red flags, Alexandra speaks with striking confidence, recounting her versions of events without a hint of hesitation. Her composure would remain intact, until the detective confronts her with the testimonies of other witnesses present at the scene. But before that, the detective let her tell her story in full.
He gets to that bottom step, and when you mean somebody attacks him, help me understand. Are they tackling him? What?
Like, it wasn't like somebody was robbing somebody. Like, nobody went up with no guns. I never saw a gun, not one gun. I only heard gunshots. It looked like somebody was mad at him. Like, they knew him. Like, I know you. I'm about to beat the fuck out of you,
mm-hmm.
kind of thing. Like, it didn't. I mean, I couldn't see Kolton's face or that person's face, but I mean, the way it happened, like, it looked like that was like somebody meant to do that.
Well, is Kolton having any drama right now? I
haven't hung out with him. I know that. No, I don't really dramatize on Facebook. I use it to communicate.
Have you seen anything on his page where people are threatening him?
This is the first time I've saw him since February.
Okay. Did these people, and you said you saw numerous people.
Key thing, I stopped hanging out with Kolton because he sold cocaine.
Okay.
I don't want to be like a snitch or anything, but
you don't need
I stopped.
Here, let me tell you something about all that. Honestly, you're going to do Kolton a big favor if you're honest about what he does and everything that he's
I don't know
involved
if he
in.
wants people.
Well, I know, but here's the deal. Okay, he was shot tonight, right? Right?
I don't know.
Is that what you told me?
I don't know. I know what they have been telling me. I don't know. I don't know for sure that my friend was shot.
Okay. People were shot in that pickup truck. It very well could be Kolton. I'm sorry because I didn't make it out there before I turned around and had to come back out here, or I would know that for sure. So there's a good chance he was shot. I don't care what he does, okay? He could sell coke. He could do anything. It doesn't give anybody the right to shoot anybody, okay?
I completely agree.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why don't worry about that. If he sells cocaine, he sells cocaine. I mean, it's dangerous, obviously. He sells cocaine, but I'm not going to go investigate him for it.
I know, but stuff like this happens with stuff like that. This is why I don't hang out with people like this.
It does. What else does he sell?
I don't know. I know he hangs out with everybody in Middleburg that sells drugs.
Okay. Well,
that's why I stopped hanging out with him.
Are we talking heroin? Or
Fuck no. Okay. I'm just talking about, like, little jit shit, like fucking cocaine and marijuana, some Xanax on the side, or some dabs, or you know what I'm saying? Nothing like no crack or heroin. Do the people that he hang around with sell that stuff? Yeah. All of them do. They think it's funny to go downtown and sell crack to fucking strangers. They think it's hilarious. I don't think it's funny, but they think it's hilarious.
Okay.
They do get into some deep shit. Do I go with them? I went with Joey one time, and that was honestly why I stopped hanging out with that crowd, because of Joey individually, and Kolton was just like a friend of his. And Kolton hit me up on Facebook 2 days ago, and I was in Middleburg and I was gonna hang out with him, but I didn't. And tonight I was bored and I was like, I'm at my house. I'm not at somebody else's house. If you want to come over, come over. I can invite you to my house. How long have you known Kolton? Last November.
Almost a year.
Almost a year, yeah. Because I talked to Joey in November, December, January, and February, and Kolton was his friend. So
now be straight with me, okay? Because did he come over with weed or something? I mean, was he bringing dope over?
No, he wasn't bringing anything over. The only thing that I knew that he was bringing was the beer. The beer, that's it.
Is he known to have dope on him? And I'm not trying to say that he was...
That's what I'm... I don't know. I don't know him. He could be completely different of who he was then. You know what I'm saying? Everybody changes.
When was the last time you hung out with him then?
February.
So,
I mean, he could still be slinging pounds of cocaine if that's what he wants to do. You know what I mean? But I just don't know. Okay. I don't hit him up for
Well, because understand, it's just like you said, with his what he does, this kind of stuff does happen. All right, robberies and stuff like that. Even though you said it didn't seem like a robbery, but that's it. Most likely when people take a chance of robbing somebody, especially.
But by my house, I don't know that. We'll get to the bottom of it. We're gonna find out. But someone decided
to specifically rob them at that point for some reason.
That's what I'm saying.
And that would lead me to believe maybe he was bringing over some or something. And some idiots were like, you know what, let's get this.
I don't know. I don't think it was robbing. Like, Kolton didn't even say, hey, I have a gun in the truck, like nothing. Like, he didn't.
Okay.
Unlike a typical suspect who carefully chooses their words, Alexandra speaks very fast and confidently, a desperate attempt to control the narrative. At first, she sounds convincing by avoiding the pauses, but the holes in her story will start to surface the moment she contradicts herself when the detective presses her for more details.
Well, let's go back. So anyway, so these guys come up. Do Kolton and this person start fighting immediately? Is there anything said to Kolton? What kind of helped me understand what's happening there?
I walked out the door. Well, I kicked the door open.
Right.
I said, I see you. He walked around the thing. He was laughing. I said, Celeste is putting on some shorts and like, do you want to go or do you want to stay? What do you want to do? And he's like, I don't know. Boom.
Okay.
I didn't even see this person. Like, I really didn't even see this person until they were like on the ground right here. Like, until I saw someone on top of Kolton. Like, I thought it was like somebody got out of the other side of the truck and came up and was like playing with him.
How did Kolton get on the ground?
The person knocked him out.
Okay, punched him. I mean, came up and stuck him or
I
tackled him.
assume because
Somehow he
like it didn't, like what I'm saying is like when I was standing on the porch, it didn't look like what happened. And I don't know what happened after I went inside, but like it didn't look like somebody was about to get shot and people were, none of that was what it looked like.
Mm-hmm.
It literally just, like at first I thought it was his friend. Like I literally thought it was somebody that he, like, I thought he knew the person.
But you wouldn't run in if you thought it was his friend, right? You know what I mean?
I mean, I would run away from anybody that was sitting there fighting. Honestly,
okay.
I'm just saying I'm a little bit of a scaredy cat. I didn't know that person.
Okay. So they start fighting on the ground. Are they saying anything? Do you remember anybody saying anything? Was there yelling? No? It was just quiet? All right. So run me through. He's on the ground. What do you do from that point?
I went inside.
Okay.
And within seconds, the first gunshot was made. That's the only one I heard.
Okay. You heard one gunshot, and that's when you said you hit the floor. You slide back.
I hit the floor between the refrigerator and the counter right here. Like, when you walk into the house, there's a little counter, a stove, a sink, a caddy counter, and a counter.
Okay. So it's
I walked in through the door, literally laid flat like this. Glass was in the kitchen floor. I thought somebody hit the window. Like, I thought somebody was shooting up my house. Like, I thought I was the person that was getting fucking shot up. Like, that's what I thought it was at first.
Right.
I thought the people that were coming up weren't for him, like, or like anything. Like, I thought like a million things in my head, like what was going on. And then when I hit the floor because there was gunshots, I thought that it was my house that they were hitting.
Okay.
So I yelled at Celeste and I told her to get on the floor. She was standing in the living room and I told her to get on the floor and go to the back bedroom, and she didn't get on the floor. She just ran straight to the back bedroom and she sat between stuff, and then I slid down past the living room, I got cut. I don't know.
It's okay. Take a minute. It's all right.
I know I heard a gunshot. I know that there's blood on the ground, but I only know one person involved.
Okay. You didn't know anybody. Did Kolton have friends with him?
He said he had a friend, and then in one message it said friends. Okay. And then I asked him to elaborate on that, and he didn't respond back. And when I asked him on the phone who he was with, he didn't answer me.
Okay.
So I don't know who he was with.
Okay.
I don't know who he was with, and I don't know who ran up. I only know him.
Did you see anybody get out of the truck and run up on him? I mean, because you said earlier you thought it was his friend, right?
I mean, the way it looked, like, it was just like, I don't know, maybe it just happened too fast. Like, no, nobody else got out of the truck. The only other, like I said, when I opened the window, I saw...
What window are you looking out of?
The one that would be right in front of the 333 mirrors. Like, the one... I could see the cab of his truck.
Window. It's a front window in the house.
Yes, I saw the cab of his truck. I saw the passenger side door open. I couldn't make faces. I don't know. I saw the driver shake his hair.
Do you know who the driver is? Was that Kolton?
I don't know if it was Kolton.
Okay.
Because I don't know who he was with.
Okay.
And then they didn't look harmed. And then they drove away. So I thought that maybe it was like one of the bad guys that were on the ground.
Okay. Who's on the ground when you went out?
Nobody.
What do you mean? Then you thought it was one of the bad? Are you talking about?
There was a bunch of blood on the ground. I thought there was a person in the bushes. What do you mean? I mean,
Okay.
you have to look at the house. I'm sorry, it's confusing. Like on this whole side of this front house, there's like nothing but weeds and shit.
Right.
Bunch of weeds, and there was a blood spot. Like you'll be able to see it. I promise you'll be able to see it. There was a big blood spot right there.
Okay. So you're freaking out at this point.
What do you mean? I was freaking out when it started.
Oh, you know what I mean.
Surprisingly, she narrates the story in a casual way. When mentioning the shocking details such as the bloodstain, she shows no apparent concern or emotional reaction to what transpired. It's as if she doesn't fully comprehend the gravity of the situation, that her friend has been shot in the stomach. Instead, she's under the impression that the detective believes her.
So Kolton didn't tell you who he came up with. He just said one message. He said he had a friend. The other he said friends. He didn't answer you. Is there anybody that you live around that might do something like this? Somebody on your road?
I don't really talk to my neighbors.
I'm just saying anybody you can think of. Because this stuff doesn't happen in Clay. You know what I'm saying? This is like some Jacksonville crap. Where people get shot up. You know what I'm saying? This doesn't happen every night out here. This is definitely different.
The neighbors across the street are church-going people. The ones to the right of us are like goody two-shoe. His Nana's a crazy bitch. The only other person I really know besides like Tanner Woods and them that live on that road, but I don't think that they would.
Tanner Woods, why do I know that?
Because he's a fucking crackhead.
Does he drive a Cadillac? Or used to drive a Cadillac? Yeah, okay, I know Tanner. Hey, do you know a Brent Wolf?
No.
You don't know a Brent Wolf? That name doesn't ring a bell? No. Okay. So y'all are hiding in the back and you say you see what looks like the headlights leaving. And then that's when y'all walk out. You see the blood.
She stayed in the bathroom. She did not walk out.
She didn't walk out.
She did not see any of it. She did not stand by the door. Nothing. Like, she didn't know anything was going on until I said, Celeste, get the f*** down. Like, there's a gun. And she's like, what? And just ran.
Did Celeste know these guys at all?
No, she doesn't know
Kolton?
No,
Okay.
she doesn't even know Kolton. She's literally just my friend.
Is there a chance
That they could have been after us?
No. Is there a chance Michael?
Oh, fuck no.
Hear me out. Because he's like a friend, a real good friend of Celeste, right?
I mean,
boyfriend.
No.
This couldn't be like a jealousy thing. He sees a truck
Absolutely
pull
not.
up.
He can't leave his house past 10.
Is he on what? Is he on probation?
Yeah.
But that don't mean nothing,
Oh, it does matter to his dad.
does it?
Yes, his
How
dad
old's
is
Michael?
not. Michael's 17.
17?
Yeah, no. Home dog didn't pull out a gun and rob a bunch of people or kill a bunch of people at my house. I can tell you that for sure.
What have you been told by police? Because you keep saying robbing and all that. Were they robbed?
He said somebody was robbed and killed.
Who did?
That person or whatever. That guy. When Celeste got back in the car, she said that the officer said that somebody had been killed. And the whole way here, we were trying to ask that officer, was it a robbery? Did somebody die? Like, why were they there? And he was just nonchalantly, like, answering half of the questions like he wasn't giving us anything.
Okay.
So I'm kind of just, like, trying to put it together.
Now, he may not know, to be honest with
Well, I understand that
Yeah.
he may not know, and I was trying to push questions out of him that he may not have known because I'm trying to make sense of it in my head.
Mm-hmm.
But why else would somebody come to my house and do this?
That's what
Why
we're trying to figure
else?
out.
Like, why the fuck would somebody come with a gun to my house? Like, I don't even know how to turn the safety off of a gun.
Why does Kolton have a gun? Is it because he's a
I don't know
drug dealer?
Kolton has a gun or not.
Oh, I thought you said he did.
Well, I heard more than one gun bullet. You think that he didn't have a gun? I feel like if I sold cocaine, I'd have a gun. You?
Well, I know, but I'm
saying,
trying to
like,
find definite.
I'm
Like,
not-
do you know if he had?
No, I don't know that Kolton had a gun. I don't know whose gun it was. I don't know who shot the fire, but I mean, I'm assuming that it wasn't, Kolton didn't shoot himself if he was really shot, and I don't
Right.
think anybody else would shoot themselves.
Okay.
I mean, I know just about as much as you guys know, except for I knew the driver,
Okay.
and y'all don't.
Unknowingly, she let crucial details slip. But even more shocking was how calmly she admitted knowing about the death from the beginning. Unfortunately for Alexandra, the detective is about to drop a bombshell, followed by a request that will ultimately rip apart her innocent facade.
Let me ask you this, because it'll help me out tremendously with the Facebook messages. If I brought my laptop in here and I just let you log on your Facebook and you bring up those messages, would you mind? Just showing me?
I mean, yeah, I can.
I ain't gonna go through your whole Facebook. I don't care. Listen, I know you smoke weed. I know you like to party. I don't care. It's no big deal. Okay? I just want to get that out there.
But I just hang around people that do.
But listen, it don't matter.
But who you hang around is who you are.
But it doesn't even matter. I'm not here to judge you. I'm literally just trying to figure out who shot up these people in your yard. Period. I don't care what's on your Facebook. I don't care what's on y'all's phone. That's the only thing I care about is figure out who pulled that trigger. Okay? So if I bring my laptop in here, will you show me the messages and everything like that? All right, give me just a minute.
The only messages on my laptop, though, are, hey, what are you doing? Send me your number. He sent me his number, and I called him.
That's fine. But Celeste's phone is down there, right?
They were phone calls.
I know, but Celeste's phone is at the house. Is that your house?
Yeah, but I don't think she wants people coming through.
Well, but here's the deal. You heard somebody got killed?
Yeah.
I mean, if someone got killed, we're dealing with a homicide. Okay, we're not. So if we can't worry about that kind of stuff. I mean,
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel what she's coming.
I do.
You know what I'm saying?
How about this? I go knock on somebody's door.
I mean, I don't want them going through my Facebook and stuff either.
Listen, but how about this? Let's just say your mom. I come to the door and I say, hey, your son, your daughter, whatever.
But what you're telling me, though, is like everything else in my Facebook messages will be irrelevant, right? Except for Kolton's.
That's all I'm looking for.
Okay.
I don't care. All right, give me a second. This is now a homicide investigation.
Who's that?
I don't know yet.
You know, please.
No, I really don't. I don't. I really don't. I don't know the name of who's dead yet. But look at me, Alexandra. Look, do you go by Allie?
Yes.
Allie, I need you to take. You need to take this very seriously. I'm not saying anything, but someone was murdered in your front yard.
Don't say that. I didn't go outside to make sure they were okay. I didn't go outside to check on them. I didn't go to the next door neighbor's house and call 911. I didn't do any of that. I just stayed at my house.
Allie, I'm not saying that there's anything that you could have done to change tonight. The reason why
I could have just went to bed. I could have stayed with Celeste. We didn't have to go to my house. We didn't have to find anybody to hang out with. We didn't have to do any of that.
Allie, the reason why I say this is probably the most serious thing you've ever been involved in, right? Okay.
And I had my 16-year-old friend involved in it too because she was at my house.
I know. So understand, this isn't just going to be some quick thing and you're going to get out of here. You're a witness in this, okay?
I don't want to be one.
But here's the deal. Let's say, and like I said, I don't know. Let's say Kolton's your friend, right? Or you've known him for a while. If he is the one that was killed, you owe it to him to tell us everything, right? And help us, right? Now, as soon as I find out, I will be straight with you. I'll tell you. I know there was multiple people in the truck. I know there's multiple people that were shot. And I know that there's one dead so far. The other one's in the hospital.
Just moments ago, her roommate Celeste had already told Alexandra that someone had died in her yard. Yet she broke into tears when the detective revealed a shocker, that it turned into a homicide investigation, and the man pronounced dead in the shooting was none other than Kolton, a friend invited by her. This regret seems more rehearsed than genuine, raising doubts about its authenticity. The detectives quickly realized they would need to dig deeper to determine whether Alexandra was truly as innocent as she claimed to be.
It might be, put it up here, it might be because of...
That's the neighbor.
Okay. What's the neighbor?
His name is William Buckholt.
That's who shot him?
What?
Is that what you said?
I said that's the neighbor.
Oh, I thought you were talking about for this whole thing.
No, the neighbor said, hey, did you hear the gunshots?
Oh, no, I don't care about that. So the neighbor's name is William Buck. What is it?
Buckhalter.
Buckhalter. William. I know this shows that you're telling me the truth.
I have no reason to lie to you.
I know. So how about this? Is there any way I can print this out from my case file? And I'm gonna be honest with you here. I'm gonna put this right over here. This is where I'm coming from. If we don't go this route, I'm gonna have to get a search warrant through Facebook and all this stuff, and I'm gonna get everything anyway.
And you won't get a search warrant if you do this.
Well, I don't plan on it. Here, this is what I want to explain to you. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Thank you, but hear me out. Okay, we're all adults here. There isn't anything on here that I haven't seen before. I promise you that. Okay, there is none of this is going anywhere else but a case file.
I understand all that. I'm just freaking out.
I know there's probably personal stuff on here that you don't want to get leaked out, but we got to think a little bit bigger than that right now because someone was.
You can print that conversation.
Okay. You help me do this.
You have a phone?
I don't want to mess it up.
Do you have a phone?
I do not have a phone where we can text it or anything.
You have to go back up to a previous conversation? Like you want the whole thing?
Yeah, the whole thing.
Where's your Microsoft?
Oh, you can't just print it from Facebook?
Facebook won't let you do that.
Really?
I don't think so, but I can copy, I can do times, dates, names, pictures, and photos on here.
Can you pull it up to where it's just a big screen? Where it's just your conversation?
That's what
then
this
I can
is.
print it out.
No, that's what this is.
If I hit Control P, it'll print this whole screen out. So that's why I say, oh, I see what you're saying though. The conversation is scroll.
I mean, you can get the one from just tonight, which is right here.
What are you gonna copy and paste everything?
I want some girl Kolton IDK. If you might be with some, or IDK, if you might think so, you with someone. I don't know if you might think so. Oh, is she cute? You might think so. You with somebody. I asked him if he was with somebody, and he said, yeah, too, and where you at? So he did answer me.
Okay.
He did answer me where he was at.
What time was that? It's got times and everything?
11, yeah.
Let's see if we can, if you have to put it
this is where the conversation started, right? This was last night. This is where it started, literally. What are you doing? He messaged me, what are you doing? I need your number. Who you with? Why? My own girl. She's cute. I called him and I was like, do you want to hang out? He's like, yeah, I have 2 friends with me. I said, I have. He didn't tell me on the phone. Yes, he did. He wouldn't tell me who they were. Sorry, a lot of things are mixed up.
That's all right. What were you going to do with Word? Just copy and paste all this and get all the times and stuff? Just do all that. I need everything.
Like our whole entire...
Yeah, everything. Like I said, I know there's personal stuff on there, but there may be something pertinent later on that you don't know about, and if it's not pertinent, it gets shredded. That's it. But we can't be selective, you know what I mean?
I know, I understand what you're saying. It just sucks, honestly. All of this. It's upsetting that this was done at my house. It's upsetting that if they could be my friend.
If you need something, just come knock on this door, okay?
She willingly gave the detectives access to her account, a decision that would soon backfire, revealing shocking conversations. Though these details seemed enough to prove her involvement, she still believed that presenting herself as a victim would work. Unfortunately for her, the detectives were prepared to confront her with the truth, one that would be hard for her to bear.
But I just kind of wanted you to know that these situations, 110% of every single one I've been here, and it's played out just like this situation, the same thing happened. Okay? The only thing that happened this time is it went farther than it normally would. Those people were not randomly there.
What do you mean in my situation?
This situation, the whole situation. All we're trying to find out is why those people are there and who they are. Okay? And our best shot is for you to tell us. Because they did not pick that address randomly and happen to be there when
that address has been out for weeks.
What address?
That address, the power was turned off at the house and we were supposed to leave the house, but me and Celeste were there tonight just hanging out.
I understand that, but those guys did not show up there randomly.
I understand that.
So either you facilitated something, or your friend did. But the bottom line is, it didn't happen without your knowledge. So this is
that would just happen in my yard with those people.
I don't think that you intended for what happened to happen. I'm saying those people that came there, you have some knowledge about who they are.
I don't. I swear to God, I don't. I would tell you if I don't, or if I did.
Well, I mean, I think you'd be afraid at first because everybody would be, and nobody sits down and immediately tells us.
No, afraid was hearing gunshots go through my doors and my windows. That was afraid.
Okay. But now we're at this situation where we need to find out who they were, and the only people that's going to be able to tell us is probably going to be you.
Me?
Or your friend. I don't know their girl's name yet. Celeste.
This is what I didn't want to happen. I'm being completely honest, and I told you this shit was going to happen.
We're trying to figure it out, though, and think about it logically.
It could be anybody. You know how people are like, the shit that goes on at the house?
Okay. Well, I'm not going to say nothing else. I'm going to let him talk to you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, we're just trying to figure out who the people are.
Okay.
Allie, hear me out.
No, this is being blamed on me.
Well, no. No one's saying you pulled the trigger or anything like that. Not once have we said that.
Okay, but then what are you thinking? I set this up? Why would I set up somebody to be killed?
You tell me.
Do I look like that kind of person?
No, I don't think you say anybody would be killed. But
I feel like that's what you just...
Allie, hear me out.
I don't know the people. If I knew the people, I'd
just
tell
listen
you.
to me. Just listen to me. I want you to. I'm going to tell you the facts we have right now. I want you to hear me out. Okay. You and your girlfriend are hanging out at the house. Okay. This guy, y'all start talking on Facebook, and he comes over. A group of people confront this truck in your yard. Shots ring out. And someone gets killed. And who knows, maybe another person soon. I don't know. Depending on how it's going at the hospital.
So this goes down on me because it's my yard?
Well, think about this. If someone gets shot in my yard, of course I'm going to be held responsible to a certain extent. Now, am I going to be held responsible as far as being labeled a murderer or anything? Absolutely not. But what are the chances? What are the chances that just people you have no idea who they are decided to sit on your house and by chance wait for this truck to pull up to rob them? That doesn't happen. It doesn't happen, and you know it. You've already said that.
I said that.
That stuff doesn't happen. So this is what I want you to know.
Neither does last weekend when people were attacking somebody's car too. That doesn't happen either.
Do what? Last weekend when somebody was... Okay. So here's what you got to decide.
I'm aware that the house was a dangerous place to be. I'm aware that there were people threatening. But did I think anybody was going to do anything? No.
Okay. Well, who was threatening then?
Nobody does.
Allie, look at me. Allie, here's the deal. We're at a point now where you're protecting somebody who killed someone.
No, I'm not. I don't know who pulled the trigger.
You're holding
I don't know
back.
those people.
You just held back on me.
No.
You just held back on me. I don't know why you're protecting the murderer.
I'm not. Now I'm being defensive because I feel like now everybody's blaming this on me. And I literally was just trying to hang out with the fucking...
Okay, but hear me out. Regardless of what your intentions were, a bad thing happened. That you set up, hey, come over here. This is my address. Come hang out or we'll leave from here.
If that was going to happen, why the hell would I give them my direct address? Why? Why wouldn't I give them the address next door? I'm smarter than that. If I was going to set that up, it wouldn't have happened like that. Mm-hmm. Dead or not dead, it wouldn't have happened like that. And I wouldn't have did it in my yard. I wouldn't have did it in my yard. I wouldn't have let anybody do anything in my yard like that ever. Why would I do that? I would be sitting right here.
Mm-hmm.
She became defensive while simultaneously breaking into tears. Unaware of what the detectives had against her, she resorted to making up stories, only to deny them moments later. Her inability to maintain consistency in her account suggested that she was under immense psychological pressure, possibly due to the fear of being caught, or the realization that her previous attempts to manipulate the situation were failing.
Why would I tell you?
I agree with you. The problem is something you just told me, is that you knew it was a dangerous place, there were threats made, but you didn't think anything would happen like that.
No, I didn't.
You just told me.
But I don't think that this has anything to do with that. I don't know what this has to do with. I don't know anything anymore.
But you realize that information might be the reason for this whole thing. Maybe I don't know that anybody had the intent to kill anyone tonight. Maybe they just came up to beat somebody's ass to jump them, and she got crazy. I don't know.
This kid said he wasn't gonna do anything to hurt anybody at the house or me or anything, but because he came to a party and something happened to him. And it was at that house that I was supposed to be responsible for it. And he told me personally that he wasn't mad at me and that nothing was going to happen. And I believed him, and 2 weeks went by and nothing happened. I wasn't there. I was at my friend's house for a couple of days because of this. Came back, nothing happened. His Nana turned the power off. Jordan got the power turned back on. I came there with Celeste after we babysat, and it could have been anybody that actually came through on Facebook tonight. Anybody. It didn't have to be Kolton. It could have been anybody that I was like, hey, do you want to chill? Anybody that could have came to my house. That could have happened to them.
Why?
What do you mean, why? Because people are nasty. People do mean things. When you do drugs and you're around people who do drugs, they don't give a fuck.
But Allie, why would people be sitting around your yard waiting for somebody to pull up?
Because they, I don't know.
That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. And I'll agree with you. A lot of these drug things, they don't make sense. You're right. But this is...
I don't know every part to every single story to sit here and tell you everything that's going on. It could be relevant. It could be irrelevant.
So let me decide whether it's relevant or irrelevant.
No, because I'm the one that's going to be thrown through the mud for this, not
Why?
you.
What? Who's going to throw you through what?
Who was it? Who did this?
You're willing to take a chance that you're going to cover up for a murder. You're willing to take that chance.
What? I'm not covering up for no murder. I didn't do anything.
You need to tell me what happened 2 weeks ago or whatever and who it involved.
I don't know everybody's names, last names, first names. I don't know.
Well,
there was a lot of people at my house. We had a party. Some shit went down. Some guns were pulled out.
What is some shit? I don't know.
I wasn't outside. Neither did Celeste. Wasn't there either.
Okay, but you've heard. I mean, give me the story.
Yes,
that
the name is Jared Wells. Jared Wells was the person that got fucking fucked up. That he pulled out the gun at the house and he said shit. And then I was with him like 2 days ago and he was fine. He was like, or not 2 days ago. Like, what's today? Saturday.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, my people are coming to that house and they're gonna blow shit up and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, please don't send me to the house. I have nothing to do with this. Don't do that. We're not. He told me that they weren't going to do anything. So that's irrelevant, but.
Okay. And listen, I might be able to, once we look at everything, we might be able to just count this whole thing out and say, yep, that is irrelevant.
But if it's not, then.
Yeah, I mean, how.
I threw names out there that didn't even belong in this. I don't want to be in this anymore.
Are you serious? Allie? Are you serious? Now, did Jared have issues with Kolton? Was Kolton there?
No.
Who did Jared Wells have problems with?
I don't know who did. I told Jared the same thing. I don't know who did that shit to Jared. I don't know what went down. I don't know any of that.
Did he get beat up?
I think he got jumped. I don't know.
Okay.
I think he got jumped. I think he got robbed. Somebody said. There was a bunch of things said. I don't know a straight answer to be telling you the complete truth.
Just tell me what the rumors are.
All those things.
Okay, so that Jared was robbed and that he was jumped. What was he robbed
arrested.
of? He was arrested?
Apparently he was arrested.
At your house?
No, at some other house. This is just so really long.
Okay, well here, let's do this. I think it's fair. I think it would be fair to whoever was killed tonight that we go through this story.
Okay.
Her sorrow doesn't stem from the death of Kolton. Instead, she's more concerned about her character, as if a life were less important than her reputation. But the psychological pressure from the detective seems to be working. Soon, the conversation will shift, turning the story upside down.
We were at Jordan threw a party at the house.
At your house?
Yes, and Jared was robbed of like a whole bag full of drugs.
Okay.
And apparently they gave it back. I don't know that information.
Okay.
And apparently they didn't get anything, but because they attempted to, Jared said that they were gonna do it to the house. Like, they said they weren't doing anything extreme, and then they were gonna shoot up the house, but they weren't gonna hurt anybody, and they weren't gonna do it while anybody was home, and they were gonna shoot up vehicles. And I told him that there was no vehicles there that were worth even shooting up, and he said, okay, well, my people are gonna handle this, not me. As in people, I don't know who he's talking about. I literally met this kid last weekend. I don't know him from Adam, like, at all.
Are you friends with him on Facebook?
Yeah.
Is he from Clay County?
I don't know where he's from.
Is he a Playboy, Duval?
I never have seen this kid, met this kid.
How did y'all meet last weekend? Was it at a party? I mean, how did it get to the point where he says, I'm going to throw a party at your house?
Who?
Jared.
Jared didn't throw a party at my house. Jordan threw a party at our
Jordan.
house.
Okay, yeah, your roommate. I'm sorry, I got Jared and Jordan confused. So Jared came to Jordan's party.
4th of July night. I'm pretty sure that's the night that it was.
Okay.
It wasn't really a party because his Nana shut it down.
Okay. Do you know if the sheriff's office was called or anything this night? I mean, for all this drama?
No.
Were you there? Inside, but...
Inside. Well, I was talking to his Nana in the front yard.
Okay. So, how when you were there, how did it come out that, obviously, I'm assuming you saw Jared and he had injuries or whatever? No?
No. I don't know what happened. And Jared pulled the gun.
Jared did pull a gun? Who did he pull a gun on?
I don't know. I don't know who he pulled the gun on. I don't know anything about that situation. I just know rumors. I know that it happened there because he said that. That's it.
Okay. This is a group of
If I
kids.
knew who it was, do you honestly think I'd tell you?
I think if you do know who it is, you're afraid to tell me. Because I think you're afraid for your life.
Don't answer my question with a question and switch it. Answer my
That's
question.
what you're doing. When I ask you, what did you just say? You just said, why would I set up a robbery? You're answering my questions with questions.
I didn't mean
So, yeah.
I'm not meaning to do
So
it
if
like
you want to
that.
play games, I'm going to play games
That's
too.
not how I'm meaning to do it.
So let's cut through all this bullcrap.
I want you to believe me. I want them all to believe me. I want Colton's parents to believe
So
me.
then here, Allie, tell me the truth. If you're in over your head and you invited somebody over or you set up a stupid
I am in
rip
over my
that
head,
went
but I
bad.
didn't set up any robbery and have anybody killed.
I'm not talking, I know you didn't have anybody killed.
Or set up a robbery, or set up anybody to get hurt or anything, or set up anybody to take anybody's drugs.
Did you or Celeste tell anyone else that Kolton and his boys were coming over?
No. And even when we made those plans with Colton, we lied to Celeste's mom. I mean, halfway lied. We told her we were going to ride dirt roads and that we weren't coming to hang out with her.
By adopting a posture of arrogance, she distances herself emotionally from the crime and projects an air of confidence, as if she's nothing to hide. But the detective is done with her lies and is about to confront her with something that will make it impossible for her to spin any more stories.
Then why would Celeste say that you and Jordan set this up?
She didn't say that.
She didn't.
Because I don't know where Jordan is.
Well, I mean, but why would I lie to you about it?
I don't know, to get
I couldn't-
answers
I
to
couldn't
see if
even-
I'm lying.
I couldn't even remember the kid's name. That's why I just had to look at the text message.
She said that me and Jordan set this up?
Yeah.
That's really what she said?
Yes, no games, no tricks, and that's what I'm standing here telling you, Allie. You didn't set up a murder, okay? You set up a stupid ass drug rip that went bad. That part that went bad is not on you. If you continue to lie, there's a good chance it's going to stick to you.
Okay, so say that you're not just pulling my freaking.
This is
whatever.
no games, Allie. This is no games. I'm not lying to you. This is serious.
Okay, so.
And you're a good person, and I don't want to see you go down for something stupid.
Okay,
So just tell me the truth.
But either way, even if she said that and it's true, I go to jail. Right?
No, not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Did you pull a trigger, Allie?
No! No, why would I kill somebody?
Exactly. So let's cut this out. You didn't pull a trigger. Okay, you made some mistakes, but let's own up to them. Someone died. This is bigger than just some. You're worried about little petty shit.
I'm not worried about petty stuff. I don't think this is
Allie,
petty.
you're worried about telling me the truth on whether you set up a stupid ass drug
I
rape
didn't set it up.
or that you were involved in setting
My
it up.
name is under it.
Allie, it's time to just tell me your involvement in this. I don't think you pulled the trigger. I believe you 100%. There was no intention to hurt anybody. The problem is somebody got hurt. Okay? So let's just get this out. Let's get this part out. I can see it on you. You're just wanting to tell me you're just afraid of going in trouble, of being in trouble. But listen, this is a real situation.
I want to go home. I don't want to go to jail.
What do you think your best options are to go home? You think it's to continue to sit here and feed me a bunch of BS, or do you think it's to be like, hey, listen, I'll own up to this little stupid ass thing I set up, but there was no intention for any of this to happen. That's on someone else. You see what I'm saying? It's completely different. Completely different. This is no games. I'm not trying to trick you at all, because what she's saying is sure as hell enough to put you in jail. If you are involved in setting up a robbery, enough people are going to tell us
that that's illegal.
Yes, it's a conspiracy to commit robbery. It is illegal. However, you know who killed him.
I don't know who killed him.
Okay, but you know who was involved in the robbery, Allie, and you can give me information that will help me lead to someone who has murdered your friend. But right now you are holding back because you're afraid of some stupid charge.
It's not stupid.
I know it's not stupid to you. I know.
To jail.
I understand that. But let me tell you something, Allie. The way this is panning out with everybody else talking, if you do not tell me the truth, you're going to go to jail for a long time.
Please don't say that.
Alexandra's selfish behavior speaks volumes. Her focus is more on avoiding jail time than on mourning the loss of her friend. As the detectives play mind games, her facade begins to crack, pushing her towards the brink of a confession.
You put yourself in a bad situation. I'm not going to make you any promises that, let's just say, but I don't know. I don't know if you said you had a GB in your house. I don't want to tell you no, you're not going to get like some stupid misdemeanor charge, and then it come out later that I lied to you.
Well, it wasn't the house, it was on the property, so the property's not mine.
Well, there you go. Whatever. But that's what I'm saying. I don't like making promises.
I'm talking about like robbery, murder, that's going to put me in jail for more than a night.
I can tell you that this is what I can tell you at this point. It's everything that's going on around us, with everybody talking, Celeste talking, and then we're going to start piecing this all together. It sounds like everybody's starting to give it up. Those are the ones who aren't going to go to jail for a long time. The people who don't tell us the truth and lie and all that, when it comes out, they're going to be the ones that get examples made out of them because they were not cooperative. They show no remorse for human life, and they will not even just talk.
I do care.
Then, just tell me it's a small
part. I just
part.
invited him over.
Okay, so who do you want to invite over?
Kolton.
No,
I didn't set up a robbery. I was supposed to leave with Kolton, and Celeste was supposed to come with me.
Allie, we're backtracking.
We're not. That was the plan.
Are you serious?
Can I call Katie before I talk to you about all this, please? Because I don't want to go to jail, and I don't have any family, and I don't have anybody that's going to bail me out or give me an attorney because I have dumb friends. I don't. I'm sorry, I don't.
Right.
And I do care about Kolton, and I do care about his life, but I didn't murder him, and I didn't rob him, and I didn't do any of that.
But you know what? Listen.
My life matters too, and I'm not going to throw it away over some...
Why do you think I'm still in here talking to you?
I understand.
It almost sounds... I'm getting text messages now where it almost sounds like I don't even need to talk to you anymore. We can just throw handcuffs on you and be done with this whole thing.
Handcuffs for what?
For conspiracy to commit robbery or whatever I can come up with a list of things, I'm sure, with everyone else is telling us. But everyone's got a side to the story. If you don't tell your side of the story, then, that's on you. That's on you, and you're going to get charged. 100%. We're at a point now where you tell me the truth, and I can at least go to my people and say, hey, listen. And I can explain to them the kind of person you are, and that, the honest truth of it is you just made a stupid mistake. There was no intent.
Mistakes still send you to jail.
They do, but they don't send you to prison.
I'm not gonna be able to go to jail and get an attorney. And I wouldn't even be able to put money on my books or do anything. I don't have anybody. I have myself. That's it.
Well, then do the right thing. Do the right thing. If that's all you have, it sounds like you have no choice. Allie, you've got to tell the truth. It's going to come out one way or the other. You've got to tell the truth.
Are y'all charging me with something?
Right this second? I don't know. I'll have to go check with them because they're talking to somebody.
Will you ask them, please?
Why? What does that change?
Everything.
So let me get this straight. Your friend's been killed, and if you find out you're being charged with a crime, you're just gonna...
Because I'm not gonna... Whether I tell the truth or I lie, yes, the truth goes a long way. It does.
It does go a long way.
I agree with you, but
In fact, by you lying, it's only making you. It's
I'm
making
not
you
really,
look
I'm
like
not
a.
lying. I'm
Okay,
not
but
lying.
by you holding back, it's making you look like a monster. It's making you look like you could care less about Kolton. All I'm simply asking is just for the truth and your very small piece in this, so I can move on from this, and I can go get after the person who actually did something majorly wrong. Allie, what did you see when you walked outside?
They just attacked him.
Who? I mean, I know Jordan, but who? I mean, who
I
attacked?
don't know. I swear, I don't know the other people.
Okay. What did Jordan do when they pulled up?
I didn't see him. I didn't see where he came from. I didn't see where any of them came from. They were on the front porch. They didn't even know that Kolton went to the gas station. They didn't know nothing. I didn't give Kolton the right address on purpose. I gave Kolton the wrong address multiple times, and he still kept coming, and they still wouldn't leave it alone.
So you gave him the wrong address,
Multiple times.
hoping that he wouldn't make it out there because you knew they were going to rob him. And you've got a conscience.
They didn't have anything to rob. I didn't think he had anything on him, and that is the truth. I didn't think they had anything
Why
on him.
did they think he did? Because he's a drug dealer? I mean, why?
No, Jordan was just... I don't know the pieces to Jordan and the other people that were with Jordan on the porch. I don't know them. I've never seen them. I don't think Jordan intended for this. I know that Jordan didn't pull the trigger. Jordan's a pussy. He wouldn't kill anybody.
How do you know that? You didn't see it.
But do I think Jordan would talk up? Can that person over there hear me?
No.
Do I think Jordan would instigate something? Yes. Do I think he would kill somebody? No. Not at all. Not at all. And that's the honest truth. And I kept telling him to leave it alone.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go to jail for this. Even when I tried stopping it.
And by you try stopping it, you mean by sending him the wrong address, right? Multiple times. Is that what you mean? And trying to talk Jordan out of it?
I tried to talk them out of it. I went on the porch because
When you're talking them out of it,
would...
what are they saying they're going to do? I mean, just rob him at gunpoint, or are they...
No, I didn't think they had a gun. Jordan doesn't own a gun.
But
they never said anything about a gun, never.
Okay, but Allie, there's a reason why you were giving him the wrong address and why you're trying to prevent this from happening. What did you think was going to happen?
I didn't want them to fail at robbing somebody and then my name look bad. And two, I didn't want them to rob him anyways.
But they told you they were going to rob him, right? Now, I guess they weren't very specific.
No, they said if he has anything, we're taking it. They didn't say we're going to rob him.
That's a robbery. But in a roundabout way, that's a robbery. They told you, if he has something, we're going to take it. And there was enough there for you to try and
even Celeste told them, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. I said, don't do this in front of us, don't do this, don't do this.
Don't you think that's important for us to know?
Yes, it's important, but the point of it is I had him come there.
You're right.
I did.
You're right.
Even if I tried stopping it and he still fucking came. I know the kid probably liked me, but I don't...
Finally, the detective has managed to extract the confession, which seemed almost impossible without Celeste's statement. She suddenly turns emotional after the confession, but her sudden change of heart, sending false addresses, appears to be just another one of her fabricated stories. However, the details of the planning will remain a mystery until she reveals them herself in the end.
Or even when they're trying to set this up and they're talking to you. And I mean, and Jordan's the one that specifically told you to get Kolton to come, right? That's what you told me earlier.
Yeah, they were asking if I knew any people with drugs to buy drugs, and I said, yeah, I know people that sell drugs. Did they use me as a fucking scapegoat or whatever the fuck you want to call it? Probably, sure. Did
they specifically ask you to call Kolton, or did you just because you knew you could get stuff from Kolton?
No, I called Kolton because I wanted to hang out with Kolton.
But they asked you for someone to invite someone over who had drugs, right? Or that.
Yes, and I guess they just assumed that was Kolton.
I think you got put in a bad situation with Jordan, and I think you called Kolton or messaged him or whatever, got him to come over, but you immediately had a change of heart and tried to give him wrong address after wrong address after wrong address, which shows You have a heart. You're not a bad person. You
I even told him to stay at the gas station, and I would walk to the gas station, and he said he was already on the road.
See, there you go.
She blamed Jordan and portrayed herself as a scapegoat since Jordan was the one who asked her to find a person they could rob. She picked Kolton, thinking of him as an easy target due to his involvement with drugs. The other two individuals were 28-year-old Torian Johnson and 22-year-old Ozell McNabb Jr., who shot Kolton and wounded the other two, David Levo and Tyler Bashirsh, in the car. As all the suspects were in custody, it was time to finalize their fate. On March 18, 2019, Alexandra Schreffler was sentenced to 15 years in prison in the Circuit Court of Cook County, Illinois, after accepting a plea deal that reduced her charges in exchange for her testimony against 3 other suspects. Jordan Coleman, Torian Johnson, and Ozell McNabb Jr. pleaded guilty to second-degree murder, receiving 25 years, 30 years, and 26 years respectively. Alexandra initiated a petition requesting an adjustment in her sentence. In it, she proposed a split sentence, 10 years of incarceration followed by 5 years on parole. Do you think this request is justifiable? Does she deserve a second chance? Share your thoughts in the comments below. For more gripping content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.